Take a look at some of the headlines on the Vanguard newspaper. My name is Ifeyemi Andrew. We begin with this one that says GDP growth figures. More work needs to be done. Tinubu. Unemployment rate falls to 4.3% in second quarter of 2024. Mixed reactions trail moves to privatize Port Harcourt, Warri, Kaduna refineries. Now, I'll quickly say this because I remember former Vice President Atiku Abubakar was really attacked when he even conceived the idea of privatization of refineries. I know a lot of people said a lot of things, political opponents, Nigerians, and the list is on and on. Oh, if Atiku were to be president, he was going to privatize everything. He was going to privatize it and give it to his cronies. He was going to privatize it and give it to his days. Like, if we look at the privatization so far without him, what does it look like? It seemed like the way to go. The question is, who are those that are in charge? I mean, look at the power sector now. All right. So mixed reactions trail moves to privatize Port Harcourt, Warri, Kaduna refineries. We'll finally go in there. For those of us that still think that are optimistic that petrol can still be sold for 100 and something naira. Okay. 2027, opposition parties mull Granite Alliance against Tinubu. That is a headline you would find on the Vanguard newspaper. All right, on Facebook, we are streaming live at Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. So get on Facebook and be part of the conversation. On the Punch newspaper, you would find this one that says Lakurawa, federal government plans more troops as sect spreads in north. Sad situation. They've always said that they're on top of the situation and these guys will be snuffed out before they even gain any footing in the country. And for them to be moving as swiftly as they are moving in the country, you cannot just say totally that these guys are strangers. They cannot be strangers entirely, because how do they understand the territory and how to move if they are totally strangers? That's on one side. On the other side, you'd also consider the work that we are doing at our borders. It is very important that we look into that work, because if we do not keep the territories of this country really secure and the borders well secured, including the illegal entry points, we have hundreds of them, then we have a problem on our hands, not just for groups like the Lakurawas, but then you'd even talk about economic implications. For instance, people smuggling petrol out of the country, smuggling food, smuggling many other things in and out of the country, illicit drugs. I mean, if we know about these illegal borders, two things are only possible. It's either someone is leaving it open because they need to benefit from it, or somebody is leaving it open because he has uses for it. Otherwise, what are we still waiting for? You find that on the Punch newspaper. You would also find National Assembly questions Tinubu loan request as customs FIRS surpass revenue targets. And this one says Labour protests NBS drop in unemployment rate report. So exactly, when I saw it on the Vanguard, I was going to also say unemployment dropped 4.something% in second quarter. Well, what are the indices to measure it? Well, find out the details on the Punch. Quickly, the numbers to call are 0817 923 0007. 0817 923 0007. Call us on any of that number and join the conversation on Facebook at Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. Again, Nigeria Info 92.3 PH is the handle on Facebook. Some of your messages already coming in on WhatsApp. You see, the most that we can take. The WhatsApp number is 0809 030 6416. Robin in a chair, let's start with you. Good morning, Robin.
Good morning, my brother. I see Andrew.
Yep, go on.
Lakurawa was spreading in the north. The other day, the next day, no was telling us Tinubu gain. Security everywhere. But they are spreading. Here in River State, your news, look at what is going on. Kidnapping has resumed. according to the voice you played, is because of the political situation. I don't understand. I think Nigerian National Assembly should make a law. We have serious problem in our hands. Anyone caught with AK-47 or holding AK-47 who is not a state actor should be executed. We're in trouble. People are carrying guns everywhere, left, right, and center. They have resumed again here. Good morning, Ifeanyi Andrew. God bless you and bless your station. The farmer.
Thank you, Robin. Lugard is in a chair. Good morning. Hello, Lugard. Good morning. Lugard, we cannot hear you. Too well to call back. Dakuku in a chair. Good morning.
Good morning, Andrew. Good morning, Nigeria. For this Dakuku from Apophis. So let me go to my headline. What Emeka Beke is saying. Emeka Beke is the authentic chairman of FPC in the River State. Tony Beke is not an authentic chairman. And they are talking about law. Law give them order. God give them order not to do Congress. He's not the chairman of FPC, but he continues to do. After they will start getting my governor, Chief Moses of River State, if he did not respect the law. Why they don't respect the law? Because they want to be people. That's the only thing they can do. And that one, let me go to local government. Let us go to something for the comfort and people. So for them to teach them how to have the city in their locality. Just all these kidnapping in local government to be stopped. LL on this area, because the road. So they can stop. Let them go to and confront the people. They will teach them what to do with the good citizens in the local government. And confront the people. I will teach them how to move security. And make sure they capture those things. Let me stop the time to this.
All right, let's go to Bright in Rumodumaya now. Hello, Bright. Good morning.
Thank you, CME. Good morning. APC spokesman led under Emeka Beke condemn the Congress led by Tony Okocha. I think for me it's a laughable because that Congress have come and gone, and the Congress heads all over the state. There is no place that there was any announcement that there was no Congress. I think it's a great one. Congratulations to Tony Okocha led APC River State. Then concerning security in River State, more especially Ikore local government. Before now, they have been campaigning that the chairman is doing well every now and then. How come? Before now, even when one of CK was there as the local government chairman, there was nothing of such. These people are surfaced because they went back to maybe call them back in order to do job for them. Now they are started kidnapping people throughout this festival season. People may not be able to travel even to Owerri. Please, the state government should look into it and do something to stop all these bad boys. Nobody knows where they came back from. Please, thank you. Worship right.
Ida from Nkoro. Good morning.
Yeah, Andrew, good morning.
You're welcome.
First of all, I want to thank Emeka Beke. Yes, he's authentic chairman in River State. I'm from Opopo Nkoro. I didn't see any Congress held here. My brother, if you are doing something, do something well. Emeka Beke, Tony Okocha, decided the governor of River State. It's not a very good order. I did a call for them not to do the Congress, and Tony Okocha went ahead and did the Congress. And I want to talk about the River State allocation. A true son of River State cannot go to court and stop River State allocation. It's a true son of River State. Because they are not working in civil service, they have pass and others who benefit from that. This is a festive period. The governor of River State will not be hungry. But the followers are working in civil service will be hungry. River State will be hungry. The governor will eat very, very well. So what are you doing? So the people of River State and the current local government, during the time of San Juan of CK, kidnapping was there. People are kidnapping. So someone should not come and say that during the time of CK there was not kidnapping. No local government chairman is trying. All the local government chairmen, they are trying this time. They are working very, very well. Come to Kubungo is peaceful. Faga is peaceful. Go to the chief. Thank you very much. Let me stop here.
George in Buguma, good morning.
Andrew, good morning. Yes. Andrew, this morning I want to please call the ability and the capacity of the chairman of Ikore local government. Please to rise up and please jettison all these chieftaincy titles when that they are given to you. It is too early. What people want to see is proactive actions. Begin to take the bull by the horn and make sure that insecurity is totally
eradicated within Ikwere houses. That is what, please, you chieftaincy and traditional rulers, please allow the chairman with your chieftaincy title. Let there be a positive result. The people want to feel a result. You can see now they are saying that the former chairman era there was no insecurity. It means that it is a throw of a challenge before you. Now you have to rise up and make sure that people applying that route from Owerri to Port Harcourt is safe, because the road linking your LGA is also linking another state. There is an interflow state within that road. So you have to rise up, stand your ground, and make sure.
All right, George, thank you very much. Let's go to NTA Road now. Mufasa is on the line. Mufasa, good morning.
Yeah, hi, Andrew. Good morning.
You're welcome.
Yeah, one of my concerns this morning is the resurgence of a kidnapping in Ikure local government. I want to appeal to the Nigerian police to, take up this call and rise up to the occasion. We are aware that there are a lot of checkpoints, police checkpoints on that road. I think this is not the time for them to begin to stop cars and collect 50, 100 naira. This is the time for them to ensure that all those criminal elements who are trying to cause trouble within the stretch of the state should be apprehended and brought to book. Then I would say that Jake Epele, I appreciate his concerns, but he made some, revelation which we are not too sure of. So if the allocation is yet to come, then I would want the Commissioner for Information or the Commissioner for Finance to come out and inform Rivers people what actually is the current state of affairs as regards the allocation of Rivers State. Because if the federal government still wants to withhold the allocation coming to Rivers State, for me, I think Rivers people need to rise up and speak against such a move. But then again, unless the Commissioner for Information or the Commissioner for Finance come to inform, corroborate, or maybe refute that position, then we'll keep living in the dark. So they should come and tell us what is actually happening. That's my position.
All right, then let's get on to JJ and Rumigbo quickly. JJ, good morning. All right, geez, we lost the call from JJ. JJ, please, if you can, call back. We lost the call from Hugh there. On Facebook, several messages coming in already. Let's see. This one says, the chairman of the Ikore local government area should be commended for putting in place modalities for restoration of electricity in the council. Anunobi says, privatization of refineries. Has there been any notable improvement in government properties that we have privatized in this nation? Yobu Kelvin says, morning, privatizing the aforementioned refineries would be the best gifts this government would do for Nigerians. I support the move. Lawson in Yenagoa, good morning.
Andrew, it is a good thing that government want to privatize those refineries. I think it is clear now that government can no longer manage them. We have been saying this since you privatize, concession the refineries so that the private sector can come in and manage it for the refineries to function properly. And the article type of what article was saying at that time was to sell the refinery. You seem to forget when he was vice president. He was chairman privatization and commercialization committee. And we all saw what he did with our businesses. And you want to support that article's position? Are you serious? My brother, forget it. We just want it to be concession. That's all, not to sell government businesses. And the APC constitution is very clear. Congresses are usually conducted by the national, not the state. People seem to be mixing things up. Tony Okocha is not the one conducting congresses. No, it's national. So those court issues does not involve the national. So I think they are on the clear. And the River State allocation, we don't even know. The River State government should come out and speak, because everybody is talking. We don't even know who is speaking for River State government. Did the allocation come or not? It's for the River State government to speak. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Lawson. Temple is on the line from a chair, and then we have Joseph in Element. Temple, good morning.
Good morning, the very distinguished Femi Andrew.
All right, good
Minister
morning.
telling us the need or the reason why the president administration of President Tinubu will continue to borrow to fund budget. The very distinguished Ifemi Andrew, if we must ask ourselves this morning, because I listened to Mr. Minister, and he didn't even highlight the project that should warrant this borrowing, according to him, to fund budget. And I asked, what is in this budget that they are funding? According to him, he said they will, borrow productively, but he didn't tell us if they will spend it productively as well, so that it will resonate to the yearnings of Nigerians. Because I don't get it. The National Assembly was, from what he told us this morning as well, that they are questioning the borrowing because the custom and the Federal Inland Revenue Service have surpassed their target. Then I asked this question this morning to this National Assembly: why are they approving whatever Mr. President brings to them in the name of we want to borrow so billion? Why not reject most of these requests in order, to collaborate what their statement tells us this morning? Because they are just like like I say, speaking from the both sides of their mouth.
All right.
For me,
thank you very much, Temple.
Very much important.
Joseph in LMA, good morning.
Yes, good morning, Ifemi Andrew.
Yeah, Joseph, go on, please.
I go with the proposed plan of privatizing our nation refinery. You can see that the Indroma Petrochemical is now functional. And our Area 5 in the refinery has been concluded. Area 1, Area 2, Area 3. And work has gone far, but it's as if nothing has started. I think for the money that has been invested in this maintenance will not be a waste. The way to go is to privatize the refinery. And considering too that the crude oil that we have as a nation, the 18 or 20% less, may not be able to even be sufficient for the nation consumption. I think the way to go is to privatize the refinery. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Joseph, for your contribution there. Really swift and short one. This one says, again, from Malta to Nigeria, they want to buy our Commonwealth and further impoverish the people. This one says, good morning, we respect to the refinery problem. I think almost all presidents, both past presidents, are responsible for the killing and dying of refineries. Nigeria may not be well in this generation. On the kidnapping in Eleme, Eshokbo area, things is really getting out of hand. Blame game cannot help us. Morning, privatizing the refineries would be the best and only gift this economy, this government will do for Nigerians. Kelvin Frank, that's from you. We take a short commercial now. Good morning.